Hello, and thank you for stopping by. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. Got a question for you. Do you feel like companies, especially with the internet now, and with computers and cell phones and tablets and laptops, do you feel that companies are more and more trying to get information about you unnecessarily? They ask for things that they shouldn't be asking for, or they give you reasons like, oh, we're just trying to protect your account. Facebook was famous for that a while back. They wanted to get your phone number. They wanted to possibly do your thumbprint. I can't prove that, but that's just for instance. But they wanted to do everything they could to get more information about you. Facebook offers facial recognition software. So when you post a photograph, oh, tag your friends. Because they think that if you tag your friends, they want you to think that it'll be easier for your grandmother to find you. All she's got to do is just type in your name, and it'll bring up all your photographs that's got your name attached to it. Well, I don't think that's true. I think they're doing it because they want to know who everybody is. The world has gotten so small now because we've gotten so big. We've overpopulated the earth. Well, when I say overpopulated, I don't really mean overpopulated, but we've populated it quite a bit. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I came across an article today, and a lot of people may already know this, but when you log into a website or whenever you have to sign in to a website, it asks you if you want to do a two-piece authentication process, which means like you'll put in your name, you'll maybe do an email, and then they want maybe your phone number in case you forget your password and you need to log back into your account. Now, a lot of times they will screw your account up on purpose, so you'll have to re-log back in. And they'll make it so difficult that once you do log back in, it'll make it seem easier if you just give them your phone number. That way they can send you a text. That way they know your phone number is valid and it's connected to that account. In case for some odd reason a bank gets robbed, your name gets thrown up in the air and the police have to come chasing after you. So now Google is doing this. They offered the service before. Google offered that service. But they weren't happy with the fact that people weren't using the service. A lot of times people don't like to have their privacy invaded more than it needs to be. So they turn around and they just do the basic minimum to log into their account, like their Gmail account or their Hotmail account or Yahoo Mail account. If you're still on AOL, for people that are still on AOL, they do the AOL thing. I know somebody that's been on AOL since the early 90s when AOL was just getting started. Now, here it says that enabling two-factor authentications, 2FA, on a Google account requires somebody who is proactive about account security, and they're hoping that you will be, that you'll be proactive about your security. You're so freaked out that somebody may steal your identity that you're going to try to do your passwording as tough as you can. Now, users have to log in, dig through the settings, and tick the right boxes. Of the billions of Google accounts out there, the uptake in 2FA is probably not that high, and Google is tired of that. Google created this, and they want people to use it. Yesterday, for Password Day, Google announced a very bold move for account security. Soon, the company says, it will start automatically enrolling users in 2FA, provided their accounts are appropriately configured. Google doesn't go into detail about what appropriately configured means, but it sounds like anyone who can have 2FA enabled will have 2FA enabled soon. Google's preferred 2FA method is the Google prompt, a notification Google pushes to your phone when you're attempting to sign in. Rather than requiring you to type in a clunky code, the Google prompt provides a simple yes or no check, making 2FA easier than ever. For now, they make it easier than ever. On Android, Google Prompt is a full screen pop-up built into every device as part of Google Play services. So that is easy, they say. On iOS, which is your home computer, Google Prompt requests for your account can be received by Google Search app, the Google Gmail app, or the dedicated Google Smart Lock app. It sounds like everybody meeting these requirements will soon be enrolled in 2FA. Whether you like it or not, they're going to enroll you in it. Most users stick with the default settings, and soon the default settings for 2FA will be automatic enrollment. Non-tech savvy users are the most likely to have not enabled 2FA on their accounts. So hopefully they'll still be able to figure out how to log in when the process suddenly changes, like me. I do these YouTube videos, I do various other things on the internet. I can understand a few things, but I'm not tech savvy. When you start talking like I already know what you're talking about, I don't understand what you're talking about. Most users stick with the default settings, and soon the default settings for 2FA will be an automatic enrollment. Google could also potentially lock someone out of an account if the company automatically enrolls a user in 2FA and the user's device setup can't actually support it. They didn't think about that. If you have an account that doesn't support 2FA, you could be locked out of your account, which means that you are foobarred. Hopefully, the first attempt includes some kind of wiggle room or consent. If Google is smart, and if they've got people that work for them that have a childlike brain and an adult-like brain connected to the same brain, then they will think that, well, you know, we need to make this a little simple at first until people get the hang of it. When I help people do stuff on their computers, like on their tablets or smartphones, in my apartment building especially, I have people that come to me. They don't understand how to do certain things, so I will walk them through it. I usually will show them what to do, explain it as I'm going along. Then I will repeat it and I will have them do it. I'll say, you push this, then you type in this, then you do this, and that's how you get to what this is. And they say, oh. And I said, okay, let's try it again. And I'll sit there for an hour if it takes it, because, you know, I have time on my hands right now. I'll sit there and I will show them. I'll say, okay, touch here. Now, I know somebody in my building, when he touches his smartphone, he taps his fingernail on it because his fingernails are a little bit longer and he doesn't get his fingertip right on it. And I said, no. No, you got to touch your finger on it and you just barely swipe it. You just barely swipe it. And so I showed him how to do some stuff. He still calls me and I still help him with his apps and stuff, but he's getting the hang of it. And a lot of people are not tech savvy, especially older people. My mom, she can't stand Facebook and she doesn't have a smartphone. She has a flip phone for emergencies only, but she has a house phone with the same phone number that's been connected to it since 1977. Yep. And my mom is not tech savvy. She watches the Lifetime channel at home and the basic channels, and that's all. She doesn't do cable or any of that. Well, she has to do cable to do Lifetime channel. So, yeah, she does that. But there's a lot of older people and some people like me and like you too. Some people that are younger that are not mentally savvy enough to understand. We're not stupid. We're just a little slow in the tech world. So I'm going to let you go on that note. I want you to add anything to the comment if you know what I'm talking about, if you're frustrated about it like I am, or if maybe you can add something that'll put our frustrations down just a little bit. Put it in a comment below. Yeah, the comment below right down here. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please do so. Hit that thumbs up. All of my subscribers, what very little I do have, I appreciate. I'm not going to be millions strong. I'm not even going to be thousands strong probably in my viewership, but I do what I do because I think it's important. And if somebody comes across my video that finds it relevant to their life, that makes me happy. If I've misunderstood anything, please put it in a comment below and let me know that I screwed up. Tell me where I screwed up and I'll try to fix it. If you would like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button right down there and hit that notification button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. Having said that, I'm going to let you go. Remember, make tomorrow better than yesterday by doing the very best we can today. Have a good afternoon, America, and all points beyond.